It's an inch. Inch is an inch.
Bro, I say, like I say, I might be tiny, but I'm mighty.
Fuck it, bro. Mighty is the best way to do it because the might. What did they say? Mighty or something mighty? How do you say that? Fuck. That's some fucked up shit. Because I was just listening to a movie, hearing a movie. My bad. But I know. Welcome to Treeso Talk.
Oh, thanks for inviting me, bro. So
How you doing?
good, can't complain.
Can't
Just another
complain.
day.
Awesome, my man. It's fucking Thursday.
Wish it was
Cold as
Friday.
fuck in
Yeah,
the
it's not.
morning.
Yeah,
Now it's cool.
yeah, it's nice.
It's whatever, right?
I think this is my kind of weather. I would like, if it was like this weather all the time, I'd be
I'll
happy.
fucks with this weather too because I love being in sweats and all that shit and fucking hoodies, the whole nine
It could
yards.
be snowing. I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, I mean, I don't doing that. You have chorizo power.
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, you see,
It's tiny dick power.
tiny, tiny. Oh, God Almighty!
It's like that. I think it was a South Park episode where they're all angry because they got tiny dicks.
Oh fuck, dude.
So they're all angry because,
What is it from? Oh fuck, what was that part? Was it the Canadians?
yes, I think it was like the Canadians or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's something. It's always something about it when it comes to the South. I don't know why they hate them, but fuck it, South Park.
Yeah, South Park's funny as
Oh
shit.
fucking it, my man. What do you go by?
Just Oscar.
Oscar.
I forget my name is sometimes Oscar because a lot of people don't use the name Oscar.
What do they call you by then?
Oh, they, what's up, bro? Like,
Yes.
like
Oh,
they
they don't
just say,
even-
what's up, bro? Like, that's it. Like, I forget that, my name is Oscar sometimes.
It's more like, hey, my name's What's Up, bro.
Yeah, what's up, bro? So it's not like oh, well, my name's Oscar. Like, when I introduce myself, of course, but it's not like, oh, someone calls me Oscar because then I think I'm in trouble or some shit like that.
Got it. Are you Hispanic?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
So do you have that Mexican fucking long ass name?
No, it's just Oscar Correa, that's it.
Fuck yeah,
My
my
mom
man.
didn't get greedy, so
It ain't none of that whole thing like Oscar de la Jose
No,
de
no.
la Cruz de la
no, none of that.
Guadalupe, Guadalupe,
No.
Chorizo Lupe, Guantanamo Bay Lupe,
No, none of that stuff.
Jesus in the end.
Yeah, no, just straight Oscar. No Oscar
That's a
Jr.
fuck
No,
lot of name, my bad.
because I know they get a little greedy. They're like, oh, I want him to be Juan Jose de la Cruz. They go,
Mendoza,
yeah, Mendoza.
like it's a lot, bro. And then Junior.
Yeah, Junior. Yeah, a lot of juniors out there.
Because it's just crazy. When I was talking to my pops earlier, I'm like, what's your full name again? He goes, Jose Alberto Cruz Mendoza, something, something, something. I'm like, all right, Dad, you're just Alberto to me.
Yeah,
Like, fuck the rest, Dad.
Yeah,
You got
my-
some fucking names and shit on you.
yeah. My dad's Juan de la Cruz Correa Cortez. I'm like,
Damn, Cortez.
Yeah,
The Chucks?
I don't even know, bro.
No, the
Nah.
Cortez are the Nikes and shit.
Oh, the night. Oh, I know what
Nike,
you're talking about now, bro. I
yeah.
haven't heard that in a while.
Fucking A.
Damn,
But-
that's
but-
all.
Cortez are badass. But yeah, man, fucking. How'd you get into this lifestyle?
Well, I mean, it started because I was like depressed a lot back in the day. Like, so lifting was like a release for me. So, because, I had a lot of, quite a bit of trauma when I was a kid and everything like that, especially living in Mexico.
Okay, as in trauma, but towards that, were you lifting with towards trauma or was lifting pushing you away from the trauma?
So the lifting kind of helped me get away from the trauma, but it was just more like a masking type thing. So it was more like, oh, this is, I feel pain now, lifting, because it was like a more, I wouldn't say like a misogynist. No, not misogynist, but it was more like a sadistic way of putting myself through pain, just so I can feel, so I can, forget about that I was depressed.
By
Lifting
making the
heavy,
body sore
yeah,
by lifting.
yeah. So
Were you doing something else that you substituted the lifting from pain? Were you prior to that? Were you doing something else to make your pain go away from depression? You were saying.
no, so what's called so when I got depressed, I found out about lifting, right? Then lifting became where it wasn't filling that void, so I started doing the cutting.
What do you
So-
mean the cutting? Like
So I
as a
would grab
cut?
like a razor blade and everything like that, and I would cut myself. But then there was this other thing that I started doing that, I would, cut myself with the razor blade, heat up like a sewing needle, and like I would cauterize, the cut.
Fuck. So, okay, let's get this. This is something that's just sounds fucking intense, dude.
I mean, a lot of people go through this. It's just a lot of people don't say they go through this. Like a lot of
Is-
people, their output is not like, oh, well, I want, to resort to cutting, it can be pills or something like that, drinking. A lot of this stuff is like masked. by.
Did, was the cutting a pain that you enjoyed?
At the time, yeah. So it was like a release. Like it was like more of a, oh, I see myself bleed. I know I'm still alive. Like it made me feel, well, I'm still alive. I still have emotions. I can still feel things, but it only covered the depression for a little bit. So that's why it was a continued thing. So a lot of people that, you know, from what, my thought process is that they keep cutting because they need to get a release. And that's the only way they know how to release.
Just to feel pain
Just to feel pain.
because
Like,
you felt numb.
yeah, I felt numb, but the depression is like, it just gets a hold of you in some way. And it's like you try to find ways to like not be depressed, because you grow in a like Hispanic household where they just tell you, hey, there's no such thing as depression. Just
Suck
man
it
up.
up.
Suck it up.
You're a man.
Like they say in Spanish, ponte las pilas.
Ponte las pilas. Eres un
Yeah,
hombre.
yeah, you're a man. You shouldn't feel these feelings. So a lot of Hispanics,
So prior to all that, you said you were the household wise, Mexico.
yeah, I lived in Mexico.
Okay, so in Mexico, that's you're saying it was pretty tough.
I got bullied because I was how would I say a gringo.
Eres
So I
un
wasn't,
güero.
yeah, I wasn't looked at as like a,
Eres el güero del
yeah,
pueblo.
yeah. So what's called, I wasn't looked like as another Hispanic, like another Mexican. And, a lot of people don't talk about there's racism, you
Yeah.
know, there's racist Mexicans towards other Mexicans.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So, and a lot of
fucking-
people don't like talking about that and they forget about
There's a
that.
lot. It's just crazy. Just like out here in America, you got your own race. It's against your own race. But in Mexico, there's a lot of them that are, like you said, bro. They're all against each other.
Yeah.
Just because the color of the skin. Eres un güero.
Yeah. And then my Spanish was like really horrible. Like it was
Shit,
like,
mine
I
too.
didn't know how to speak it or write it because my parents wanted me to learn English. So they were like so forced on like, oh, no, focused on me learning English and only English. So we'd only speak Spanish here and there, and, at the house and everything. But when I
In
moved,
in Mexico, they were telling you to.
no, when I lived here.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Okay.
born here and then I moved to Mexico.
Got it.
But
Got
my
it.
primary language was English.
Got it.
So when I moved to Mexico, that's where like it was really hard to transition from learning English to Spanish.
Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Now, I thought it was vice versa. I thought you were born over there. My
No,
bad.
no.
So, okay, now I get what you're saying. Where they were calling you güero.
Yeah,
They were-
gringo
They
and
were just
everything like that.
more gringo. They were bullying the fuck out of you because you're from the States.
Yeah, and my Spanish was just straight horrible. Like couldn't speak it, couldn't write it, and it was just like trying to learn a new language and everything like that. So that's how they knew I was, a güero.
Yeah, you're from the
So-
U.S.
Yeah, from the U.S. And I'm like, oh,
How long were you in Mexico for?
3 years.
And then you moved back to the U.S.
Yeah, well, over there, like you had to pay for high school, and
Yeah.
everything like that. And we didn't really come from a wealthy family, so my dad's like, I'm gonna send you back to the United States because, schooling's free. You can come to school, get your education and everything like that. So when I came back, that's where, you know, my brother and my sister were already struggling when I came back.
So your parents were still in Mexico and you came back yourself.
Yeah, my dad got deported in 2001
Okay.
after the Twin Towers happened and everything.
Oh shit.
So they just started grabbing people. And they're like, oh, well, you got to get deported, blah, blah, blah. You can't come back for 10 years because if you cross the border, we'll put you in prison for 10 years. So it was a bunch of stuff like that.
Bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And what about your mom?
She left. So she followed my dad because she wanted to be with my dad. But I wanted to be with my dad because I was a daddy's boy.
Yeah.
I like being around my dad. So
Yeah.
I left.
Got
And,
it. And so now fast forward towards that. You came back to the US. You were living with your brother and sister, you said?
Yeah. So I was living with them, but, they didn't have papers. So it was really hard for them to, take care of another mouth to feed. So they were already struggling when I came back. So it was one of those things where it was like, oh, shit, not a lot going on.
So how'd you come across all that?
What do you mean, as in?
As you said, it was a struggle for them to feed another mouth because you were still young. I take it, right?
Yeah, I think I came back when I was like 16.
You're still young.
Yeah, so
You're
what's called?
still you can't even get a job at that time. I think.
Yeah, you can't
Unless
even
you
get
were
a job.
fucking working under the table.
Yeah, because my brother, he was doing tile, under the table and everything like that. My sister, she was working, but of course, illegally she was working. So she didn't really have that much opportunities either. So with her, trying to pay the rent, it was my brother, her, and some other friend that they had living in the same house. But my brother was on and off of work. I came back, couldn't really work. They put me in high school. I became depressed because it's like, damn, I can't do anything to help.
You felt like you were
Yeah, I
you were
was
just barring,
basically just
taking up space.
yeah, just taking up space, can't help out. And I was so used to working with my dad, just going to work, because that's all we did.
But then how'd you get across from all that? How
There was
how
a
did it
few,
happen?
like after 2 years, I started working at this company where my sister was working at. They took me in for a little bit, so it was like kind of getting better. And then my sister, she found a man that she wanted to be with, so of course they're,
They're gonna
you,
go.
so she left. My brother and me were left behind, and like I said, he was still legal. Can't really get a lot of work, and it was like during around like 2008 for you know, the recession and everything.
Got it.
So, you know, and then we lost our apartment. I was still in high school. My brother had to go his own way. Luckily, I had a family that actually took me because it was my friend, and he's like, you know what, just come stay with us. And that's where I was like really grateful. But yet again, it's like, damn,
You lost so much
yeah, and like I lost
from,
so much. And then another family takes me in. It's like, damn, I just feel like another, you know,
but thank goodness for them for
yeah,
taking
no,
you in. Because
they,
now, look at you, bro. You're fucking working at a big company.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
That's pretty
like,
badass.
well, it's not like a super big company,
Oh, to me, that's fucking big, bro. Because
but
that's to me. I sorry to cut you off on that one, but see, when I went to there and I looked into it, bro, to me, that felt fucking badass. Like the whole environment,
yeah, we're
the
trying,
structure,
you
the
know,
people in there.
yeah.
Um, to me, that's something family grown, right?
Yeah, it was like my wife's mother, she built the company and everything like that. So,
It's
you know,
fucking, it's going great, and
yeah.
like you said, it's things are happening for a reason, right?
Yeah, I think everything has built up to that point where, you know, it's made me kind of like learn from all the things that have happened in my life. You know, there was times where it's like I really wanted to kill myself. Like I don't tell a lot of people about like I bought a shotgun, I put it in my mouth, but I didn't pull the trigger because
What the fuck,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, so one of my buddies showed me a video like years like way before. It was like the dude, he committed suicide on live Facebook or something like that.
Oh
I'm
shit!
not sure if you like
I seen a lot of. I probably seen it because I've been seeing some.
yeah, there it
And I
was
remember
like
from back in the day when people were going Facebook on
yeah.
it. It wasn't live, or back then were they doing the lives
I think
too?
it was a lot. It was a few years. I can't remember, but the guy, you
Just
know,
did it.
just did it, and then like I got to a point where I was like, like I just put it in my mouth, but then it was and something in my brain is like, nah, this is gonna hurt.
Was it loaded,
It was loaded.
bro? For even fuck, bro. I don't even know how that's just crazy. For even in general, just fucking putting a gun to your mouth in general, that shit's fucking. That's some balls to go off of it. Gladly you didn't fucking do it, but
Yeah, I'm
still being loaded, bro. Being a fucking loaded gun, you what is it? A couple pounds of pressure.
yeah, just a little, but like in my brain is like, nah, I can't do this. Like I can't do it
Good,
because
good.
like when I first the first attempt, it was like with the cutting, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cut my wrist and everything like that. But like, I went down to across the street and everything like that.
Across the street, like from.
No, not down the street, across the
Oh,
street.
across the street. My bad.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
my bad.
yeah.
I see.
No,
I
no,
don't
not
know that. And I was like, across the street. Like that's a long ass street.
yeah, no, not the there's more across the street, but
Okay.
yeah, it was one of those things where I got like even when, a lot of men go through this, like
Oh,
just and
mental's a one hell of a fucking thing that people don't understand. That
yeah, and it's
men
like
go through it like a lot too.
yeah, and there's women that go through it too, but
Well,
they
yeah.
mask it very well. And there's not a lot of help for men because there's a stigma about it that they have to be men. You have to be a man. You can't feel these things. But yet again, if you try to bottle up these feelings, they just
Eat
start
you up.
getting, yeah, they get worse. And like I said, that was like the turning point for me after I did that. It's like, damn, maybe I should go talk to a therapist. Maybe I should go see a psychiatrist. Maybe I should get on some anxiety meds. Maybe I should
Did it
get on
help?
something to help me because it's like maybe the next time that I really want to do this, I do it. And it might not be through a gun. Maybe I'll just go get drunk, drive my car really fast. And then what ends up happening is not only do you kill yourself, but you can kill someone else, someone that didn't deserve to die, someone that is taking care of family, someone that has children, someone that, you know, just got married, someone that just became a mother or a father. So that's where it's like, man, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't, try to find a way to fill that void.
So by the sound of it, that was a hot topic at that time going through your head.
Yeah, and a lot of it came because there was some stuff that I saw in Mexico, of course.
Yeah.
You know, um, like there was these things that my grandpa taught us that, oh well, you have this dog that's supposed to take care of your animals. Your animals are what feed you, but if something eats your animals that feeds you, that dog is not, you can't have that. So the only way to, get rid of the problem is to get rid of that dog. And so at a young age, you know, you don't really understand what death is.
Not at all.
No. So um, my grandpa wasn't cruel, but he just had the mentality of you have a family to feed. And if something's taking your food, you need to eliminate that.
What's
Yeah.
taking your food?
So, as a kid,
You felt that
I,
you were taking the food.
yeah. So, and, I talked to a psychiatrist, and she made some good, valid points is that you get angry later down the road because you could, like, at your past. You hold these things because as you get bigger, you start working out. You get big, you get muscular, and then you get angry because you can't protect the the kid that you want to protect, which is still you inside you. So, you know, a lot of people, a lot of men can't really talk about things like that. So it's, I tell people like, go talk to a psychiatrist, go talk to a therapist,
Talk to a friend.
talk to a friend. And that's why, like, when I see my friends, I like giving them hugs. Cause
Dude, I fucking hug the fuck out of all my friends
yeah,
because, like you said, man, you never know what's actually going through their head
yeah,
or
of
what
course.
is actually their problems. But a fucking hug, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. A fucking hug can go a long
Oh
fucking
yeah,
ways, bro.
especially,
I tell my friends, bro, hey, love you, bro.
yeah.
Tell my best friend, my brother. I tell him all the time, hug him. I love you, bro. All my friends, every single one of them in here. I started making more friends here, which is
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool. I call them friends because they're here. I could talk to them. I could,
Yeah,
just smile, have a handshake, a hug. It's just the smallest stuff counts. So I call them a friend because now I feel like I can be open with them too. Not fully sometimes open, but
of course.
still be open to them where I can probably, a hug can go a long way. So like you
Yeah.
say, you hug your friends. There's nothing wrong with that. But I get and I agree with you on the whole the man stuff. Probably growing up back then, it was more not like this generation now. Your family will always tell you suck it up. Your uncles will tell you to suck it up. You're a man. Grow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it the fuck up. It was always the number one thing that was being told as the other generation.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
I've been through there. I personally been depressed too as well for some shit that is just eating me back then. I
Mm-hmm.
learned to let go.
Yeah.
Um, I went through a therapist myself as well.
Okay.
I did, bro. I had
Yeah.
to. It felt great just letting it out. And then at the same time, they said, hey, sometimes you don't need me. Sometimes you just need a friend. That can be a friend that is only between you and that friend.
Mm-hmm.
That friend is not going to say shit to nobody. And that friend can talk to you. And you're not going to tell that friend your shit to nobody about that friend. So your guys is each other's getaway.
Mm-hmm.
But in the best way is if that friend, the way they told me, if they're gonna put you in a positive way, not to bring you down.
Of course. Yeah. Cause
Because if they were to bring you down or say, "Oh yeah, you're right," or all the time, so what is you're gonna come out of that conversation thinking, "Fuck, you know what? I was right. Fuck that person, or
mm-hmm.
fuck this, fuck that job,
Yeah.
fuck this, fuck that, fuck the world, fuck everything." You know?
Yeah, and that's
So
why
you
kind
gotta
of
come
like
out great.
therapists, therapists are like the middle ground. They're unbiased.
Yeah.
They give you like, hey, maybe you can do this solution instead
Yes.
of going here because when you have a friend can, you know, mitigate which way you want to go and they can tell you what you want to hear.
Exactly.
So,
It's best to be, like you said, neutral.
mm-hmm,
What, like when I was there, I had a buddy too. I could call him up. He literally tell me, he's like you said, well, think about it, Chris. What if you were to do this? How would you feel?
mm-hmm,
Put yourself in that person's shoe. How do you think they feel? You know, they would put me in the position where I'd be like, well, fuck you, bro. You're supposed to take my side, but they're not. They're telling you as somebody that they, because we had an agreement, treat me to understand the fact that I could be wrong too, to
yeah,
open up my fucking eyes to know the fact that I fucked up, I'm fucking up, and I need to switch up to be unfucked up.
yeah,
And it feels good to always talk to somebody that I can talk to. I can. He's probably outside right now,
yeah,
and he's always there by my side, and I love him to death because he's there.
yeah. See, I have friends that I would go lengths for,
Yeah.
that I would literally put everything down and be like, what do you need? And like, I'm blessed to have all the friends and family that I have. And it's like, I think the the amount of depression, anxiety that I went through was they were just like to build me up to where I'm at now, you know, like to learn, to grow and to be better. And like if someone needed me and then they just needed me to like sit there and listen, not even to agree, not even to like have a debate with him about it, just to be there and listen.
I love that.
That's cool. Like I won't even judge, I won't even care. Just tell me what you feel.
Let
So
it out.
let it out. Crying
Let
from me,
everything
I
out.
don't.
I'll cry with you,
Yeah, like
motherfucker.
if you need me, I'll get all sensitive. I'll cry with you. I'll do the ugly cry and everything like
Fuck
that.
yeah, man. Far
So
beyond. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what nowadays I think I love how you bring it up. We need that.
yeah, and like I'm like to be honest, I'm a nobody. Like that's how I see myself. I'm a nobody. But people that are just out there go through this situation. How many men commit suicide? How many men commit suicide through drinking or being addicted to pills or just wanting to fight someone and then they encounter someone that also is going through the thing and then they kill, someone kills another person
Over anger.
over anger. And it's like, you know, like a lot of men are afraid to talk to a therapist because it's like, oh, that's not a manly thing. And it's like,
You're being called a pussy.
yeah, or oh, that's weak. It's like, no, bro, go talk to this person.
You need to.
Like ask them about medication that you can help, and then maybe if the medication doesn't work, maybe clean up your diet. Clean up, like, when we started this conversation is because my doctor told me I was too fat. He's like,
But but when you were too fat, you were fucking lifting heavy,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I was
You
lifting
were
heavy.
a power lifter.
A power lifter, yeah.
Power lifter. Bro, when I saw that photo of you prior to all this, you are literally a whole different person.
Yeah, I was, the guy that I was working out with, and his name is Travis Oatmeyer. Fucking love the guy, great guy. Um, he got me into the powerlifting and
Nice.
everything like that. And when he said, "Oh, you just gotta eat," I took that the wrong way,
Just bunch.
and I just started eating everything like, oh,
Burgers, pizza,
yeah, pizza, hamburgers, and
everything.
everything like that. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna run a cycle, and I'm just gonna eat carbs and everything like that. And
Blew
then
up.
blew up. I got to like I think the heaviest was like 274.
God damn.
And then I think it was 2 years ago, I went to the doctor, got my blood work. Total cholesterol was like 295.
Fuck.
Triglycerides were 250. LDL was like 245. Blood pressure was just high.
Fucking skyrocket.
Yeah, it was like there would be days I guess I would be sitting, it would be like 180 over like 101. I mean, a lot of people are higher, but then I was pre-diabetic. My A1C was at a 6.1, so I was heading towards the directions like, hey, you're gonna suffer, And then the doctor's like, yeah, you little fat, and he's like, you're at a young age, you're only 32, yeah, you're gonna,
You need to change your
yeah,
diet.
he's like, you're heading towards a heart attack, and he's like, maybe I'll give you like 5 to 10 years before your first stroke.
Oh fuck, that's scary to hear.
Yeah, and it's like he's like, I don't even want. He's like, you're too young to be on a statin. He's like, you need to fix up your diet. So after he told me that, I was like, yeah, I need to, you know. And that's what comes with like a lot of anxiety. I would lay down and I would breathe slightly wrong. I would be up all night because my brain's like, oh, you're gonna die now. And it's like anxiety is like one of the shittiest things that you can have. And a lot of men go through anxiety. Like I said, like slight, breath that I took wrong. My brain's like, oh, that's it. We're gonna die. You're not getting enough air. I would take, ZQL.
Oh,
My brain would be like, oh no, what if you don't wake up anymore?
oh,
That's it.
so
You're done.
don't take it.
Yeah, don't take it. But it's like I worked it was like a swing shift or type thing. So I would go to sleep at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, wake up at 11:30 at night to go to work at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh fuck all that.
So I had to take ZQL, but because of the anxiety that I had, it was like, oh, well, I need to go to sleep or I'm gonna be up all night. And then my brain would be like, yeah, you're gonna die. You're not gonna wake up after this.
Oh
So
fuck.
yeah, the anxiety just was horrible. And it was, and
Bro,
then,
how'd you have a life?
bro, I don't even know.
You pretty much after work pass out to wake up to go to work. That was
Yeah.
literally what you're doing, right? Just pretty much work, sleep, work, sleep, work.
Yeah. Well, I was working 2 jobs and,
Sleep. Swing shift and then working at and 2 jobs.
yeah. So I was at the Walmart distribution center and then another warehouse up in Lemon Valley. Um, but yeah, so it was like I needed to take ZQL, and yeah, it was horrible.
Fuck,
It
bro.
was a horrible time.
You were fucking overstressing your body at the same time, bro.
Yeah, I was fat, overstressed, and then what's called just with anxiety. And then when I first got prescribed anxiety meds, I had anxiety to take the anxiety meds. So it was like, oh,
Fuck, ain't that about a bitch?
yeah, it's like, bro, what do you mean I'm having anxiety to take anxiety meds? Like, this is supposed to help me. And then when I took them, I thought I was getting blood clots in my calves because my calves were cramping.
Ain't that some shit?
My brain automatically went to, oh, you're getting blood clots in your calves. And then the anxiety came more depression and everything like that. So, I finally got, like talking to a psychiatrist. We already had the anxiety meds. And she's like, well, let's put you on Wellbutrin.
I don't know what that is.
Wellbutrin is like a depression pill. So it's supposed to up your dopamine and everything like that, the feel good chemical. And
Might as well fucking give me some heroin.
yeah, at that point, right? And then so I got to where I was like taking 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin. I was on 50 milligrams of sertraline.
At all this time, were you running a cycle?
Yeah, I was on the side.
So you've been taking all this shit and running a cycle.
Yeah, and my brain is like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's just me or something like that. But I didn't consider, oh yeah, my diet's shitty. I'm overstressed. I'm not letting my body relax. And I'm over here just, oh, maybe it's something else. It's not. It can't be that. It can't be all that. And it's like, what am I doing?
Fuck, dude, on your cycle, if you don't mind me asking, what were you running when you were going through all this shit?
So I was running, I think, close to 500 tests and then 250 DECA. And that's when I was powerlifting heavy and everything.
I test, I get it. Every man's on test. But DECA, I hear so much shit about DECA.
They say it's good for your joints. Well, not like really good for your joints, but they're like, oh, it lubricates the joints when you're lifting. You feel better and everything. I was like, cool, I'll take it.
I hate DECA. I tried it one time and I got off of it right away.
Why is that?
It made me depressed because my dick didn't work.
Oh, you got the DECA dick.
I got DECA dick, bro.
Yeah, see, luckily I didn't get that.
I was fucking pissed, bro. I was fucking heated. I went through some shit, bro. I fucking literally did. I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucking hated it. I literally tried to, pop a boner.
Okay.
Motherfucker said nope. Fucking, I was there like, it's a bit about nothing, bro. That motherfucker did
Little
not
gummy
go up.
worm
This
and shit.
motherfucker was just literally limp dick, bro.
Damn.
And then I fucking lost it, bro. I was like, oh my god,
I have
what's
ED.
wrong with my dick? What's wrong with my dick? And then contacted some boys, and they're like, yeah, bro, they're like, what are you running? I'm like, I'm running this and this. They're like, oh, okay, you got DECA dick.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, couldn't you tell me that's one that could be one of the fucking side effects?
Yeah, one of those things like, what do you mean?
Oh, it can help you grow. Fuck the growing.
Yeah.
I'd rather have my dick grow than my muscles grow.
Yeah, like
Sorry,
I need my
motherfucker.
dick to work.
Yeah, I need to fucking bust this load, bitch.
Yeah.
Not fucking grow my muscles. Fuck the muscles, you know.
You gotta rub me some way weird to try to
Fuck
get
it,
it up.
bro. Fuck, bro. Yeah, I went through some shit, bro. I contacted some other people, and I'm like, "Yo, please tell me you got some fucking Viagra on deck." They're like, "Let me call you back." You know, got the phone call back. Yo, my man, I got you some right here. Come pick it
Okay.
up. I'm like, I did it real quick. Fuck it, you
I just
know.
wanted to make sure it works.
Yeah, I just want to make sure because it was scary as fuck, bro. Imagine just knowing the fact that you're probably gonna get it in, and it ain't gonna get it in.
Yeah. Lady's disappointed. Like, what the
Lady
fuck?
disappointed, bro.
She thinks it's her.
Yeah.
It starts a
Is
whole
it-
argument.
Is it me, bitch? No, it ain't you. It's me. It's me. I swear it is me. I swear. I
It's
swear to
me. He ain't working. Look at him. He ain't
like,
working.
fuck, you know, fucking slaps it. Yeah,
Slow.
not, right? It's just, it's fucking numb. Just, motherfucker ain't going nowhere.
Like, I don't know. Put one in the bum. You know what I'm
and
saying?
fucking
See if it works.
There she goes again. Bitch, you're hurting me now. It ain't going up.
It hurts now. Don't do
It
it.
hurts now. Stop.
Not into that kind of stuff.
Tranquila. But yeah, bro, I ended up grabbing that shit, bro. Fuck DECA. For me, I hate DECA because of that. For others, it works great.
Yeah.
But for me, it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I mean, I felt pretty strong and everything like that. And then, like, it got to a point where it's like, you know, I was telling my friends after I saw the pictures of then and now, it's like, why didn't you tell me I was fat? Like, well, you didn't look fat. It's like, bro, you could have told me I just look fat. Tell me I'm fat.
Well, if you think about it, bro, a lot of strong men, they're just big.
Yeah.
They're big. They don't go really. I know some strong men, but majority of the strong men that I've known, they're not on a diet. They're not on a hard, strict diet. They're just like you.
Hmm.
Fucking eat. My whole point. The whole point for me is to lift that fucking weight.
Yeah. And like my goal back in the day was like, oh, I want an 800-pound deadlift. I want a 700-pound squat. I wanted a 500-pound bench.
Fuck, dude. You
those-
were doing all that?
I wasn't doing it, but I was trying to work up towards it.
Shit, bro. That shit will break my motherfucking back.
You know, like the max that I got on a deadlift was like 735.
What the fuck?
My squat was the heaviest was like 635. Bench was like 455, 450 around there.
You're a
but
1%er.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't think 1% of being like super fat, like with health
Fucking
issues.
lifting well, at least the weight, heavy weight
But-
stuff, bro. I can't even do that. I can't even get close to half of that, bro. So
Right,
congrats on that. But still, you were going through another position.
Well, I mean, like I said, it was just one of those where I was just I literally took his, oh, you just gotta eat. You just gotta eat. I'm like, all right, cool. Fuck it. I'm just gonna eat.
When you're a power lifter, you were still crossing the street.
No, I just became more depressed and more like I was like kind of being like trying to be more like a slut, just trying to fill up that void and everything like that. Just yeah,
Slut time.
yeah. I just it's like, oh, I'm a sleep with anything I can, all that, and it's like, man, I don't. It was the gratification for like that short-lived moment,
So before that, I want to get back to that slut stuff.
the slut
You
stuff.
slutty boy. You're not a slut. You're not a slut.
No,
But
I wouldn't consider myself a slut.
you're
but
not, bro. No, don't say it. Don't even tell yourself that because you're
Yeah.
not. So when you were cutting yourself, I remember you were saying this. You were grabbing a needle?
Yeah, the sewing needles.
Yeah.
So I would like cut myself, right? And then after I was like, oh, I'm done bleeding, blah blah blah, right?
I want to bleed more.
No, it was more like, oh, okay, I'm done bleeding. Let me just warm up this hot needle and then just basically seal up the cut. So I would basically, close the wound. You know what I'm saying?
But poking yourself.
No, it was just literally,
Oh, you were just like
I was just burning.
like a plancha.
yeah. So like
You were just throwing it
like
on
this
there.
right here, like on my hand and everything like that. It was just putting it down.
Putting pressure just to close the wound.
Yeah, just to close the wound. And it was like a secondary pain, like, oh shit, this actually really hurts. But it was like,
Did it turn you on?
no, I didn't get no boners like that.
Nah.
I wasn't that kind
That
of.
fucking boner didn't work.
Yeah.
That
it,
would
was,
be me.
it was like, oh god, this feels good.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's like that episode, I think, Family Guy, where like they burn
Yeah,
the
the
horse.
horse.
And the horse like, oh yes.
And he puts on the fucking thing on his
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, shit like that.
That was you.
Yeah, that wasn't me putting the collar and trying to choke myself out. Like, oh god, yes, help me.
Keep burning, keep burning.
Yes,
Fuck,
daddy.
bro, that is some shit, bro. I never heard of that. Honestly, I always wanted to ask people when I would see them, and I would see them all scarred up. But at the same time, when I would see them, they didn't just do their forearm; they were doing like their shoulders too.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch on my shoulders, and they would go down to my chest.
Oh shit.
So because when I first started cutting, it started in high school, and then I got put into Wellsville Hospital for a while because they found out that I was cutting myself.
The Looney House.
Yeah, so I mean it's closed now, but
You got out.
yeah, they let me
Oh
go.
fuck, he's loose now. Just
They're like, all right, cool, you can go. I was like, I'm not suicidal anymore. Look at me, I'm happy. And they're like, all right, cool, whatever, go ahead, leave. But they tricked me. They're like, oh, we'll let you go home if you tell us that if you are cutting yourself. I'm like, okay, cool. They're gonna let me go home. It was at school, so they brought me up, had a private conversation with me, and they're like, just tell us that you're not cutting yourself and blah blah blah. We'll let you go home. I'm like, cool, yeah, no, I'm still cutting myself here and there. I'm like, okay, cool. They're like, you can't go home. I was like, ah, shit, you motherfuckers tricked me. So it was one of those where you know, that's how my
How long were
sister.
you in there for?
I was in there for like a week
Ah,
or
not
something.
bad.
Yeah, it's not bad because I was able to convince them that I was like, oh, I'm not depressed anymore. I just needed someone to talk to. Long and behold, I was still depressed, still doing the
So
same
they
shit.
so they were open for no fucking reason because you could just tell them I'm okay. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I was able to convince them. Like, I mean, I probably shouldn't have done that, you know, because I still needed the help, of course.
Yeah.
But it was like I didn't want to be in there. Like,
Who would want to be in there?
it was depressing. It was more depressing in there than it was outside.
It'd make you more go crazier than anything because you're locked up.
Yeah, and it was like, damn, bro, like I feel worse in here than outside.
Shit, ain't that about a bitch?
You can't even you had like these flat basketballs. They weren't even filled with air. They just because like, oh, we don't want you to hurt yourself with the basketball. I was like,
Then why
no.
the fuck is the basketball even in here?
Yeah, and every time they're like, oh, let's go do some sports type thing. Everybody would just find a corner and just lay down and sleep. It's like, damn, y'all really fucking boring out here. Like, damn, and then they're like, oh, let's go do arts and crafts. Like, I don't fucking want to do arts and
I
crafts.
want to go home, bitch.
Like, it wasn't a fun time. It was a good experience for me to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I've been there before.
Fuck it, bro. Well, shit. So the thing is this: he went through fucking shit.
Yeah, some shit. I mean, like I said,
He got out.
there's a lot of people that go through this, and it's unseen. And a lot of men should probably, find the help.
Definitely, I agree there. I think men should do that. But I know when we were talking earlier, you were into satanic stuff.
Yeah, so there was a point in my life where I was reading the Anton LaVey Satanic Bible.
That's crazy. They have a whole Bible to that.
Yeah, it's the Anton LaVey Bible and everything like that. And it talks about like, oh, well, you don't have to worship Satan and everything like that, but you worship yourself. And, if someone, hurts you, it's an eye for an eye, all this and that. So it was like I was getting into the practice of that. I wasn't doing like, the chants and shit like that, but it was like, oh, I'm gonna practice what they preach.
The eye for an eye.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, you know, I'm better than God type thing. And I should celebrate my birthday because, it was the birth of my creation and stuff like that. So I learned quite a bit. One of my
Wait. You said it was telling you in that you should celebrate your birthday?
Yeah, as in that day should be celebrated more than anything else because it was the day that you were created.
Well, fuck, I should read it too because I fucking celebrate the fuck out of my birthday.
Yeah, it had some interesting points, but it's not really for me. Like, it was when I was trying to find an answer. Like, I was studying with Jehovah's Witnesses, I was studying with Christians. I came from a strong Catholic family, and everything was like, oh, well, anything that happens to you bad is because of God.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so like,
Oh shit. Okay.
oh, this is God's plan. You're meant to suffer. Blah blah blah. That's how in Mexico it was, and I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not with that one. And
Yeah.
if anybody wants to believe their beliefs,
No,
cool,
and
by all
that,
means.
and it was just that where I was like, oh, I don't want to. I hate God. I hate God because if He's gonna make me go through all this stuff, then why? Why should I believe in
Why should I believe in somebody that's putting me through hell?
and it's like so I kind of lost my way. That's why I kind of you know became depressed and stuff like that, and it's just one of those things. Like I lost a lot of my faith. Um,
How'd you get it back?
like after the motorcycle accident that I had, you know, getting knocked out by getting slammed on the ground, and then what's called they had to do surgery on my back on my L5. So uh, when they did the anesthesia, it was like lights out, gone. So
Pass out.
yeah, basically no consciousness, no nothing. A lot of people that have gone through the anesthesia part, they say that's the most relaxing sleep they've had.
Hell yeah, I've been through it.
Yeah, so but when I woke up, my brain was like, yeah, that's close to like death. That's the closest you'll ever feel to death. Because my brain automatically went to like, if that's the end, then shit. I
Just
don't
go to sleep like that and never wake up.
you don't have consciousness like
Not at
because
all.
when they need to do surgery on you, they don't want you awake.
Correct. You're just passed out.
You're just passed out, but you have no conscious of you being passed out.
Nope, not at all.
Nothing. You don't feel, you don't hear,
You just
nothing,
wake
right?
up.
You just wake up a few hours later and you're like, oh, we're done, right? So my brain automatically like, oh yeah, you experienced death. And it's like, damn, I
That's the
don't.
way to put it. Well, okay, I
Yeah,
get what you're saying. I
yeah.
get what you're
So
saying now.
so it's like,
Now that you're saying it that way, I kind of get on the part where you're saying that because I didn't go to surgery for that. I went to surgery because of my fucking stupid appendix.
oh shit.
Yeah, bro, that's the only reason why. But I remember I fucking walked in there. I still remember
Yeah,
the whole thing going in there. I'm like, just get this fucker thing off me because it hurts so fucking bad.
yeah.
I still remember the nurses were just like, "Why are you smiling?" I'm like, "I smile at pain. Like I with pain, anger. I end up smiling, bro. I don't know
Mm,
why. It's just one of those things. If I see anger or hate, I
mm-hmm.
smile.
Oh.
Pain, I smile.
Oh, you're a psychopath then.
I probably am. I don't know. I probably am, bro. It's fucking weird. It's like literally, I knew something was going on, so they literally said, "Oh, why?" She's like, "Why are you smiling?" I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know. I'm just fucking. I guess I'm nervous too." But and I remember they said, "All right, we're gonna count you down from 10, 9." I don't remember 8 or 7, bro.
Yeah.
I wake up and I'm fucking sore because they have to put the tube down
Oh,
you.
yeah. Okay.
So that, and then I just wake up. But I get what you're saying. The conscious. You
Yeah.
just wake up. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah. And that's like I said, my brain automatically put that as like you were not, I wasn't dead, but the way they shut your brain off. And that's where like my
Light
brain's,
switch.
yeah, just light switch, gone. Like, and it's like, damn, I, if, if that's what death is like,
I don't
uh,
want it.
I want to enjoy my life, you know, I want to love people more. I want to be friends with more people. I want
I
to
like
actually,
that.
I want to be with people. I want to enjoy life, I want to tell all my friends that I love them. I want to do more stuff, right? So that's kind of like, well, I want to be healthy. I don't want to be on meds. So I came off of my anxiety meds. I came off of all that stuff. I wanted to be healthy. And I think that was a big push for me. Where it's like I need to change. I
Got
want
on a
to
diet.
yeah, get on a diet, lost 60 pounds.
Nice. Nice.
Of course, maybe got me on a diet where I'm like, gaining some weight, but it's cool. I like.
Not bad weight.
No, not bad
Good
weight.
weight.
Yeah, good weight, good
Yeah,
weight.
my man. Megan
So
gets down with that shit. I love that shit about him.
yeah,
I see a lot of his clients come in and off with that. Gaining good weight.
yeah. I mean, like I said, it's one of those things. Like, if we can get more men to not commit suicide, and
Life would be better.
yeah,
I think if every man opens up, I think life will be better.
and I think if men built like a brotherhood more than just being this, you know,
Strong
yeah, I'm
man,
a strong
tough
man.
guy.
I'd fight anyone, blah blah blah, and instead of doing that, but like, oh yeah, I'll help another fellow man if he
Hmm.
needs to, you know, and I think that's what we need more in this world is people coming together and pulling each other out of those dark pits that we go into,
Yep, yep.
those dark clouds that just hang over someone, and a lot of people they'll smile, you're like, oh, he's happy and everything like that. Next day, gone, you know, and it's like, damn, I just saw him. He was happy. What's going on? It's like there's things that we don't see, and
Yeah, you don't. I like how you brought that up more because there has been some where I've heard of other people as well where they lost a loved one.
hmm
They didn't know what was actually behind closed doors. But I bet you anything, if that person were to just at least open, maybe the mindset would have gone different.
Yeah. And, and I think that's the thing. Like a lot of men are afraid to go to therapy, right? Like I said, because other men will be like, "Oh, you a bitch. You gotta handle that shit. And if you need help, then what are you? Are you
Yeah.
weak? You
If
know?
you need help,
And
handle that shit
yeah,
yourself. I've been there. I've been
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I
of
told
course.
myself before I went to therapy myself too. I said I ain't going no fucking therapy. Fuck
Oh, me too.
therapy. I ain't no fucking little bitch. And now look at me, bro. I love therapy.
Yeah, like
Fuck.
I've learned a lot of things from therapists and psychiatrists. Some psychiatrists like, oh, here's a pill, right?
Yeah.
But I've had psychiatrists where they actually talk to me like they're therapists. It's like, cool,
Do you feel like they just give you a pill just for the fuck of it to get you out of their office?
kind of. It's like when people get prescribed like Adderall, just get the fuck out.
Here's
Like,
Adderall, bitch. Take it.
yeah, go focus.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm alive. I
Yeah,
got
and
Adderall.
like my last psychiatrist, she was really cool because she's like, hey, let's talk about what you feel and what's going on with your life so I can actually get a view of your life and I can prescribe you something that's actually for your needs. So she wasn't just handing me like, oh, take sertraline, take Alexapro, take hydroxyzine and stuff like that. So she was actually, okay, well, if this one doesn't work, we'll switch you off to something. We'll start you at low dosage because a lot of psychiatrists, they don't want to spend that time knowing you.
They just want you in and out and collect the
Yeah,
money.
like, here's your medication. So I tell people like find a therapist or psychiatrist that you like that's actually going to understand your needs,
I will actually talk to you.
that will talk to you like a human being and be like, okay, let's start with this medication. Let's start you low and see how you feel. Not just like, oh, well, here's some medication. Good luck. Come back in like 3 months or something and tell me how you
I
feel.
love how you explain that because there's this movie, Babysitter. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
What's his fucking name? Fuck, he came out on Superbad, the big fat fuck.
I don't know.
Wait, you seen Superbad, right?
I seen Superbad.
Okay, you know the fat fuck curly motherfucker?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, him. So he's in the movie on Babysitter, or yeah, it's called Babysitter, Sitter Baby, some shit like that. Funny movie ass fuck. So a fast part on that fucking thing. There's a scene where the kid goes like, "Oh, I'm on my pills. I can go crazy. I can snap just in a fucking finger thing. I can go ballistic. All this bullshit." But he realized that the kid's gay.
Mm.
So the kid's gay, right?
Yeah.
Fuck it, he's gay. But I like how when he told him straight up, because he grabbed his fanny pack that had all his meds, threw it out the fucking window.
Yeah.
The kid went crazy. Oh my god, my pills! I'm gonna fucking lose it. Just he goes AWOL. When he comes and sits down with him and he told him straight up, he's like, you know what, man, you don't need these pills. Fuck your psychiatric. Tell him to fuck off. Collect your money back because they were just collecting money off of you because they were prescribing they were prescribing shit to you just to fucking make you think that you need these pills because they want to make you think that you're going crazy. But
Yeah.
you're fucking gay. He straight up told him. He's like, you're fucking gay. Who cares? You're fucking gay.
Yeah.
You're like, who gives a fuck? You're gay. Whoop de fucking do. You're fucking gay. You don't need no fucking pill to tell you that you're straight. You're gay. Fucking embrace it. You're fucking gay.
Yeah. And
Who
then,
cares? The world isn't gonna end. You're gay. Who cares?
yeah, like, and
Jonah Hill. Jonah
Jonah
Hill.
Hill, okay.
That curly
Okay,
fat
yeah.
fuck.
I couldn't remember the name, but when you said curly fuck, I was like, okay, I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
So that's how it was when now you're talking about that movie. It just reminded me of the movie because he straight up told him, you don't need these pills to make you relax or think that you're okay. You just got to embrace and face the fact that something's wrong. Maybe you just need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you're going through something, like, either you can find a solution. Can you fix it or can you not fix it? If you can fix it, then you find the solution. If you can't fix it, then you're like, okay, cool. I can try, but if there's no solution, then I can't. Then you kind of have to let it go and be like, well, fuck it, I gotta let go, right? That's how, I learned in life is like, well, I can't control everything because I was a control freak. I wanted to control everything. If it wasn't in my control, I would literally be like, I can't do it. It has to be in my control. I became very narcissistic, very controlling and stuff like that. And it was like sometimes it just gets a hold of you. And like I said, once you accept your own feelings, what you feel as a man, and you're able to talk to another person, you kind of get that pressure off your chest. You feel relieved. You're like, cool, I have someone that can listen to me, unbiased or biased, you know. And that's why I think men should definitely talk to a therapist or a psychiatrist. And a lot of people, they get confused like, oh, is the therapist going to prescribe me pills? Like, no, that's a therapist. Psychiatrist will prescribe you pills. And, but you can find a psychiatrist that will talk to you like a therapist and get to know you. And I think everybody should at least
Try it.
try it. Like, if you don't like it, cool. Maybe religion will be your output. Maybe you find a purpose. Maybe you want to actually go help the homeless. You want to go help like these churches or something like that. Or even if it's not religion, you want to go help someone or do something. Find a purpose in your life or something, you know, find a meaning that you will embrace, and that's how you make yourself. Because if you look at it, if you had a son that was depressed or a daughter that was depressed, and if they committed suicide, how would you feel?
Like shit.
Like shit, you would feel that you failed.
Correct.
So if I would have done it, my mom and dad would have felt that they failed, that they didn't do enough, that they
failed
didn't, they failed me. So, a lot of men need to put themselves in that situation. Like, oh, well, if I had a kid, I wouldn't want them to go through this. I want them to talk to me. I want them to come to me, right? Or your friends. A friend that loves you deeply finds out that you committed, suicide. How is he going to feel? Someone that's been like one of your friends for the longest time, or you just met him 2 years ago, but you guys have built this bond where it's like, oh, that's my boy,
Thank God.
How would he feel?
Like yeah.
Or
No.
your wife or something like that. Someone that loves you deeply is like, put yourself into their shoes on how they would feel if they lost you.
Yeah.
So,
Because you matter.
yeah, you matter. Like every
You
life
do matter.
matters.
Because earlier you said you're nobody. You are somebody.
Yeah, like for me, it's like, and when I say I'm nobody, it's not like saying, oh, when people don't know me. It's more like I'm a nobody, but people go through the same thing as me. Every day, someone goes through this depressing phase. You can have so much in your life. You can have a family, love everyone, but yet you feel so empty.
Yeah.
You feel like you don't have a purpose. You feel lost. And like I said, you can have friends that are there every day with you, or a family that loves you. You can all this, but yet again, you just feel like you don't have a purpose. You feel empty, and you try to fill that void, but every time you try to fill it, it just gets bigger and bigger. So, like I said, it sucks seeing even in women. Women are very nurturing people. Their suicide rates, both sides,
Yeah, they're high.
they're high, and women go through the same thing. A lot of people don't a lot of people don't consider that one, because we put this lens on and we just want to focus on one thing instead of saying, hey, as a whole group, there's a lot of problems. So I don't know. That's my thought about this
Oh,
stuff.
there's nothing wrong with learning.
So,
Hey, bro, fucking, you never know. Somebody can reach out to you,
yeah, I mean, yeah, like if my
try to
homie
talk
was,
to you more about it. Because, like you said, there's people out there right now that are going through what you went through or worse.
yeah. And a lot of people are like, oh, and I've met people in my life where they're like, oh, well, someone else is going through worse. It's like, yes, but I'm going through it right now. And
Yeah.
then those are the kind
And
of
that's
people.
what matters the most. It's like, yeah, I get it, but I'm right here in front of you, bro.
Yeah, like,
Talk to me. What's going through your head? Why are you like this? I say it sometimes when I see some of my buddies and they're a little off. I'm like, hey, bro, how you doing? What's wrong? Sometimes
yeah,
just let them know, hey, how you doing? I'm good. Are you?
yeah,
Sometimes my friends are like, what do you mean? I'm like, are you? And I just know. I'm like, bro, I know you for so many for XYZ years. I know your body language.
yeah. One of my buddies from work, like, I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, oh, nothing. I'm like, I know what's wrong. I'm like,
Yeah.
what's wrong? Tell me.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he tells me, he opened up.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just tired of being the only one that they depend on, and that I'm the, doorstep or something like that. I'm like, I get it. Yeah. And I was just talking to him because he just felt, like he couldn't talk to someone until I like, open up, bro.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me. Like, let's put work aside and just
Yeah.
talk to me. Talk to me like a regular person.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, I'm not gonna kill myself. Like, I know you're not gonna kill yourself, you got kids. I'm
Yeah,
like, I know
you gotta fucking
you
make sure
got
that
kids. I know you worry about
you're
your kids.
stronger than that.
Yeah, I know you're stronger than that. You're not gonna kill yourself. I know that. But you're feeling something right now, and if I dismiss that, you're gonna go home and be more depressed. It's like, talk to me like a regular person.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna talk to you unbiased, tell you that, and it's like one of my homeboys told me, he's like, how are you gonna test your steel if you never get to put, test that steel? And it's like that armor, for example. It's like saying you can't show up with the, silver armor or metal armor and never be tested, because your armor has to be dented in order for you to prove that you've been through battles. Test your mantle, challenge yourself. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna challenge myself. This might be a little stepping stone, but this is a good challenge for me to see if I can overcome it. So,
facts. I
so
like that, bro. I love the fact that you're out here. I'm glad you told us your story. It's hectic. It's fucking crazy.
well, now it's like very peaceful. I just like staying home, but
But no, no, that's good. That's really good. I like that you did a 180, switched everything around. I see you fucking happy over here, bro. You come in here to the gym, always smiling. I love it. It just, to me, brings joy to see other people fucking smiling. Sometimes I'm in here and I can see an upside down smile, and I'm just
yeah.
like, hey, what's going on? Oh, it's fucking Thursday or it's whatever fucking day it is.
Hmm.
Let's get it. And you're like, okay, but sometimes I come back to check and make sure
Hmm.
that they are lifting good.
Yeah.
So I can come in. If they're not, I come in here to just try to push them a little bit to release all the anger on that strength, or to push himself to get through that extra rep, or just something to where at the end they're like, hey man, thanks a lot, I needed that.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't need to. We don't need to talk, but at least get it off in these weights.
You
This is the
know,
whole point. The gym
sometimes
is
they just need that.
therapy.
They just need
Therapy is
that.
good, but I like how you come in here. You're in here with the missus.
Yeah.
You guys look great.
Oh, thank you.
You guys
Yeah,
fucking always smiling.
she's made me a better person, and
That's
it's like,
good. Shout out to her.
yeah, like after seeing her have 2 grand mal seizures, that was scary. So,
Oh, ouch.
yeah, so it was like, okay, I want to be healthier, not just for me, but for her. So,
Yeah, and probably for you, helping her, and her helping you.
oh
You
yeah.
guys are helping each other. Right diet. Constantly coming to the gym now. I love it. I see you
I mean,
guys.
she had to help me wipe my ass when I had my back surgery. So,
Hey, that's a true one. Cause
yeah,
I don't, mine would have been like, "Hey, buy at the bay, bitch." And I'm just like, and I think she'll do the same thing for me
yeah,
too.
like when I
But
had my back surgery, she's like, they're like, hey, you can't wipe your own ass. You need someone to help you sit down, take a shit, and wipe your ass,
that's
because
tough, bro. I can
they're
only
like,
imagine.
they're like, we don't want you bending over to wipe your ass.
Twisting,
No
because you can
twisting.
move some shit, huh?
Yeah, they're like, not even showering. Like, I was like, damn, all right. So I didn't want her to wipe my ass. I'm like, just help me get in the shower and just spray me down. Yeah, she's like, just spray me
All
down
the
like a
mierda
animal
coming
or
down.
something. Yeah. She's like, hold on, let me get in there real quick. I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. Yeah. I was like, ah,
She's
shit.
all up at that motherfucker.
I was like, hey, I'm like, you're getting close to the booty hole there. I don't want to do that.
She gotta get in there.
Yeah, I know.
Bro.
I was like,
Wipe it too for all the things.
they're like, you know what? Just put on a high pressure
Alright,
water.
fuck a debate.
Yeah, the
Douche,
debate type
whatever.
thing.
I don't
Yeah,
give a fuck.
but
Just clean me out.
yeah, just clean it out quick. Come on.
But shout out to her for being there, for helping out, bro. Thank you
Yeah.
for fucking sharing your stories.
Oh,
and
well, I
any men
appreciate
out
it.
there, you're not a bitch. You're not a pussy.
Exactly.
Go talk to somebody if you need the help, or reach out to one of us. It'll be an anonymous. Don't worry about it. Nobody's gonna know what's going down.
Yeah, I mean, just talk to someone, even if it's someone at the gym that you know, and be like, hey, can I have a serious conversation with you?
Yeah.
I just need someone. Like, and if you start crying in front of me, fuck, bro, I'll give you a hug. I don't give a fuck what other dudes think.
Yeah.
Like,
The best part is here about Diamond. Another guy will probably see some shit like that, and guess what? They'll probably try to uplift your spirit.
yeah,
Ain't nobody here gonna fucking put you down. I fucking guarantee that shit.
And
Here
that-
at
and
Diamond,
that's-
ain't nobody gonna put you down.
and that's
Everybody in here is humble as fuck. I make sure that everybody in here that comes in here knows that we're not a place to judge anybody. We're not here to put nobody down. We're here to make sure that you're in here and you're gonna get your fucking gains and you're gonna lift and you're gonna fucking come out happy as fuck.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the best part about it. Everybody knows it too.
Hell yeah. And that's the thing. You gotta build a community.
We gotta build a community and a strong one too. And fuck, we're fucking doing it.
Yeah, bro. That's the only way to do it.
Let's get it, man. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Bumpy.